All right, stage one Eufaula, it's in the books. I got here and first day of practice, the water, it rained and the water got pretty stained. It was a really good, what I call spinnerbait water, just a really good fish catching shallow cover water. And you know, I saw nothing but rain in the forecast. The lake was projected to rise a couple feet, and I didn't even do the offshore bite whatsoever. I didn't look out there. I didn't really idle any. I thought high, cold, stained water, getting muddier every day, that would not be the deal. And boy, was I wrong. You know, sometimes you guess wrong in these things, and sometimes you make the right moves. And that one, I pretty much I guessed wrong. They were out there. This is a big brush pile lake out there. There's not a lot of hard cover where fish school up on, and those guys were catching them on those brush piles out there. And that was, I don't think that'll happen again a whole lot in bass fishing. That was just a freak deal where those fish, because normally fish don't feed. They'll pre-spawn stage up on hard cover like that, but they don't feed like that in cold, muddy water. And that particular tournament, those did, and my hat's off to those guys that caught them. They figured out that offshore deal. I wish I would have. I scratched and clawed shallow. I just got in those bays that had pockets and things like that had a little bit more clear water. I was trying to fish creeks that went up against the current and dead-ended, so the current would flow by and keep that fresh, clean water in the back of those. I caught like 5 each of the first couple of days, made it into the knockout round, and just didn't have a really good day that final day. I had a opportunity to make the championship round if I would have had a good day that last day, but I really thought that I was figuring it out. And then the water started falling out. Those protected bays I'm telling you about, I was just winding a Strike King Thunder Cricket around and fishing a variety of vibrating jigs, different sizes, different blade combinations, all that kind of stuff. But the Thunder Cricket was the one that I probably threw the most, and I love this hook in this bait. It's the reason why I throw this particular one so much. They were feeding on shad. One thing I noticed when I got there, you see bluegill, or you think it's a crawfish thing if it's cold and springtime pre-spawn, but man, I saw a lot of shad in these bays, and they were coming up and eating them, you know, blowing up on them some in practice. So that really got me on the white. I stuck with it. Throwing a Strike King Menace on it. This is a 3/8 version, 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu, and Team Lew's Custom Pro Mag Bass 1 rod with Lew's Hyper Mag 7.5-to-1 gear ratio. I would just crawl it. That was the deal. Wish we would have fished offshore a little more, but we didn't. I'm not going to look back on it. We had a decent finish. We made some money and got some good points, and we're off to Okeechobee now.